This is Becker Wosat and welcome once again, Boo Boo, to another episode of LOTR, the Blizzard's on Middle Earth. Yes, so we've got a couple of picnic baskets here. I had a nap earlier, and when I was dreaming that I had this new idea that I was gonna play Seinfeld, and the idea was that we'd have a door, and I'd come through the door, and I'd start the episode that way. I'd go something like, "Hey Jerry." Only I don't know why I was thinking that, and I was thinking before I did that I'd be behind the door, you couldn't see me, and I was gonna hear kind of Seinfeldish music. It was the weirdest thing. Weirdest thing, I tell you. Okay, well, there's no door here. We don't even have a sign saying this is episode 44, which is titled Beardo Hall. And here is the Beardo Hall. We're going to work on two things today. This is one of them. The problem is I don't think we can finish this today because we've only got 1,586 blackstone, and that may not be enough. Oh, we have some more blackstone in here, I think. Oh, no, wait, it's grimstone. Got more grimstone in here if we need any. First we have to build the wall here, which we will do out of grimstone, but just some of it will be out of grimstone. And then over here, anything more that's made of grimstone will probably be made in here. We have to work out some details, and I'm not ready for that. These wall ideas are bad. I will get rid of the... I don't know what we're going to put here, but it's something similar. The floor is a bad idea. We're going to fix that. I'll probably work on the floor first, actually. We also need to work on the ceiling, and as you can see, I have neglected working on the ceiling. All right. This is a beautiful place. I could live here, really. Bit dusty, and oh yeah, look over there. There's a problem with the lighting. Let's see if we could fix the lighting problem. No. I've already explored this area very thoroughly, and it's beautiful. It's really beautiful. Maybe we could fix a few more little things. I could put something there. We could maybe extend this out a little bit. What would we put over here? I don't know. The dwarves would know. Oh, and here's a mistake I made from before. This is a very big mistake. It was when I was clearing this stuff out, and I neglected to fix this. This has to be fixed. I'd like to just have a regular wall here. In fact, I'd like to have a brick wall. Much like that. But we'll put it up here. It could be done. Not only can it be done, we should probably work on it today. And then there's this, because this doesn't go very well, and I might want to consider extending that out a little bit. But this is minor stuff compared to what we've really got in mind. I forgot about the damage over here. And I don't even remember what it was. Alright, now for this. Beautiful as always, but there's more, of course. And I do mean more. We've got more shulker boxes. Some of these are empty. Smooth stone. Yeah, put some smooth stone here. Had another one with stuff in it. Do I have any more black stone up here? Well, I could use some more cobble. I really should empty that out because I don't really need granite and stuff, but I don't know. Anyway, I've gone a little further down since last episode. There's this room. I'm going to clear that room out when we get a chance. I know this is going to be kind of funny, but there's not going to be any diagonal rails. So the idea is if you want to go down the stairs, you hold on to the rail when you're looking, but when you're going, you don't. And you hang over the end there. Again, a hobbit might fall to his death through that. Another one over here. I like that this goes down to here, and then it gets replaced with this design. This design was, can I show it close up? Yeah, so we have a stone wall there and vertical slabs there. And it looks almost like some kind of darkened windows or something, and I really like that. Of course, it's not. It does make the place look bigger than it actually is, which is very interesting. And it goes down here to the next one of these, which of course there is stuff behind it, but I haven't gotten around to that yet. And then we've got down here, we've reached the Grimstone level, also known as the Deep Slate. And we're going to be, how far down does that go? Alright, hold on. Pretty far. But we'll work on that. And then we got to work on that. That goes down to there. It's going to keep going down. This is definitely not 100% finished. We have a lot more to go. And we need to come up with a new type of wall here once we replace this. See, what we're doing is, these were 3 wide. It gets down to this level. It becomes 2 wide. And we go down another iteration of this. As you can see right now, we're at 31. And so after a run of 4 of those, it should probably be somewhere around 0 or something like that. Then after that we're going to have a stairway that's only 1 wide, and that's going to keep going. Yeah, well anyway, this is as far as we've gone, and we'll work on this later on if we get the chance. I want to see that we have enough ladders and that we have enough copper bars. We should have enough copper bars. And then we'll head back and... do you think we got enough copper bars? Well, enough of that. And of course we've got the diamond pickaxe that we don't need. We don't want to use the diamond pickaxe up here, so we'll use it here. The reason I decided to start working on the Hall of Beardos is because I wanted to mess around in the Nether. And it's in the Nether where you could get Blackstone. So I thought, okay, that's it. We'll do that. We'll get the Blackstone. And, alright, so what we're going to do first... Grimstone... I gotta think of what we need. I also brought some Nether bricks because that's, like I said, I've been to the Nether. First I gotta check on this. Might be good, might be good. Wait, was it polished? No, just regular Grimstone. You know, I don't think I've made any regular Grimstone. It's the cobbled makes polished. And then the polished makes the bricks. I'm getting confused here. Do I gotta make a bunch of polished regular Grimstone? Polished what? Oh. I didn't want to do all that, but we gotta see what we gotta do here. Okay, so from here, Grimstone is lighter, but it might be what we need. I need to make a throne, actually. Ooh. Wait. You gotta have 9 Grimstone to make a trap door? That's horrible. And this makes smooth? Oh, I am messed up today. Alright, well, let's... Are you sure this is smooth? I can't place it because if I place it, then I have to break it. And then it'll turn back into cobbled. Cobbled is lighter. I think I want something light. Oh, I know what I'll do. Okay, so what we need is a 5. So there's a wall here. Then there's 1, 2. That's where the chair is. We'll have it go out to 4. Okay, we also have to figure out what we're going to do for that ceiling. I know what we want. We want to put these slabs for the ceiling, actually. But we also got to have some lanterns. As it happens, we got plenty. Well, we only got 2 lanterns here. We got more lanterns somewhere else. But let's do something a little radical here. Take all these back. Oh, it went underneath. That was my fault. Oh, I could have just jumped over this way. How does I keep missing them? But we can now put these on the ceiling. The problem is we don't have any way to get to the ceiling right now without, you know, pillaring up. Yeah, I'm still thinking of ideas here. Maybe nether bricks. No, that won't work. Nether bricks, though, they're darker in this. The question is not whether they are darker. The question is whether they are darker when this is like this. And the answer is yes. So nether brick is what we want. Which is quite annoying because I don't have anything near what I need for nether bricks right now. Put this back on. Hello. So I think we could take I did it again. I have to have this open just so I could get the recipe. There's no regular Grimstone slab. Okay. What's on this? Well, maybe what we could do is we could do black stone for the ceiling and floor. And then maybe we could do these for columns. See, nether bricks don't have much other designs. You know, you can make fences, but that's Here we are, the wall. No, that's not it either. Oh. Cracked nether bricks. And from there we can then make... Alright, so what we should do then is we should... get the black stone. Now black stone, we need them to make slabs, obviously, but let's see what else we can get here. Polished. And once again, the trapdoors. Why do they want trapdoors made that way? I don't know. Carved windows, those are... Well, these would be good if we don't have anything on the other side of them. Like if we had a window, let's say, and we just... There was nothing beyond it, but it's like a little lattice work kind of thing. Something like that. Alright, so what we need to do... make that floor. How are we going to do this? We got to double and triple check everything. We don't want to make the slabs only to find out that there's something else we wanted to make instead. Definitely want to make at least one chair, though, like that. So there's your chair. Wait, was this going to be the wall or that going to be the wall? This is the wall. Well, we haven't done yet. Alright, I think we've got some idea of where we're going with this. Definitely right. Alright, now we do the blocks of iron. We have blocks of iron. Now remember, we have an iron farm. What we're going to do, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here. We also need to get some regular stone bricks. So that's what we'll make next. Oh, we've got some now. Well, let's use them now. Still thinking. Hole. Hole is a funny way to put it, but that's exactly what it is. Here we go. This is not the reason I made the iron farm, though. I didn't make the iron farm so I could put blocks of iron everywhere, but that is precisely what we can now do. Might as well do it, huh? Oh, wait, how big a... Oh, yeah, wait a minute. It's 3 wide, and it has to have 1 block on the top. We're out. Boy, are we out. Well, hold on. Yeah. Well, I don't know what I'm doing. Next question, is there anything we can make blocks of iron out of into some kind of special design? No. They don't have that in Middle-earth right now, but they will. And when they do, we will be ready. Okay, what else we need? We need Oh, that's the stairs. So we gotta make stairs as well. So these are wrong. All right, so while we're at that, let's see. We want to have... Too far out, I think. It all makes sense to me. We gotta have something over here, though. Maybe like... And then it goes up that way. I've never used this much iron at once before. It's very strange. I don't really know what to say about it. It's Ovmo! Welcome, Ovmo! Playing Seinfeld or Kramer in your dream. If you're walking indoors, say, hey, Jerry. Yep. It's a nice dream. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. I only need 2 of these, but never mind. Now that's taller than that, so I don't know that's a good thing. But who cares? This, however, is just enough. Okay. This isn't the center, though. This is the center. So this... There we go. Now we gotta use the remainder to come up with the other curlicue stuff. I have to be careful not to create any accidental swastikas. That's why this is... and this one has to be completely straight. No other things on the sides. Do you feel Kramer's crazy demeanor fits yours? Oh, no, not whatsoever, because he comes up with ideas that are more untenable even than anything I come up with. A watched furnace never smelts mod. That would be nice, have a mod where it doesn't work. Yep, that's why you want mods, is because it don't work. Now we gotta have it come out to here, I think, and then like that. Do you have an iron farm on this map? Yeah. In which dimension? Yeah, that's in the overworld. Yeah, I spent an episode. I can't work on builds. I can't work on the builds on camera. I mean the redstone-based contraptions. I can't do those on camera. I get them from a YouTube video, and then I'm like, okay, we'll build that. But I can't build it because I'm always getting it wrong. I'm like, okay, we'll build this here, and oh, I need a picture of what I'm doing. So what I do is I have Minecraft open in window, and I have YouTube open in another window. Can't do that when you're streaming very well, and you can't do that. Oh, I know this. Yeah, that's it. That's good. That's very good. All right, what are we gonna do here? Maybe like this. No. One there. Anyway. Iron Farm isn't very good, so okay, now we gotta do this. We're running out of this stuff. I think we need to have one over here. This was just an idea, and so I'm trying it out. I only have 42 left. I'd have to go stand around and get more. I'll show you the iron farm if you haven't seen it yet. Since it looks like I'm good. Oh crap! I gotta have to go get more cobble anyway. Darkness falls across the land. Even though it looks nice, bright and green. Wait, is there a problem with this mod? If it's going to be a bright green in the middle of the night, there's something wrong with it. Shaders. I can't wait for Iris's new shaders. Iris is working on some kind of default shaders, and if I could run that, that would be awesome. Because it looks like it's got some better darkness than what we have here. Look at this. This is still bright. And it's raining. Although I turned off rain on the viewing. Gotta find the stuff that I usually take. More grimstone. We might need more of that. I don't know yet. Oh. Yeah, it's in the overworld. You don't have to worry about it being used here. To be used on the map. We're not going to use it on the map. Wait, am I going to the end? In listening to the past few episodes, the completion of Bywater sounds imminent. I will move to prepare for having to merge your build on the server map. Well, alright, here's what we have to do. Working on the Beardo Hall, which is what we're calling the Dwarven land thing, the Dwarven Embassy's little palace room or throne room. I gotta finish the deep shaft going down deep into the earth that the Beardos, the dwarves, have set up. I have to finish that wizard tower with the roof, which won't take too long, but I gotta figure out what the design will be. And then after that, all I have to do is to dig out some of the some of the insides for hobbit holes. Don't know what I'll do. Maybe I'll even make it out of cobblestone or something. I don't know. Alright, just in case we need a minecart. What are we doing? We're going to the nether. I wanted to go to the nether. Now you see, this is a problem because it's nighttime here. Alright, so oh, and here's another thing that we did off camera. I got these guys in here. Only took 2, of course, but then you breed them up. It's very easy for them to go up ladders, so I just drop them off in this little area. Iron Farm, Ireland. Through the water. And as I said before, this needs, well, I don't know what it needs. We don't have any iron here. Oh. It's working! I hear it working. Okay, so you didn't see this before. 3 rather panicky villagers because of one big giant greenie. Well, you may have seen this design somewhere else. Well, I've seen it elsewhere because that's where I got it from. Campfire, I don't know what the campfire does. I had a couple of mods that messed with campfires. I had to remove those. And I don't think the smoke affects anything, but it's just being near the campfire is causing this panickiness. Something like that. And then after that, the golems appear in the top, and then the water pushes them off into the lava, lava which is somehow surrounded by signs. And that's it. This was added. This was all added so I'd have a place to sleep if I felt that I wanted to sleep because of the phantoms. Sir Charles Lytton, the notorious phantom. And voila, we've got it turning into them. It goes through here. There's a thing in there somewhere that turns the ingots into blocks. One of those crafter blocks. And there we go. In fact, we do need a little bit more, but not too much more. Because I might want to make some more. I might want to make some iron tools. Because I gotta look at all these stone tools. It's like, ugh. Right, that's it. Is your interest in Big Globe mod more so in its terrain generation or the blocks it adds? Oh, it's more terrain generation. In fact, if there was a Big Globe that didn't add terrain, if there was a Big Globe that didn't add blocks similar to the one you've been discussing, I might go with that. But I haven't tried yours that you've talked about yet. I want to go to the Nether and I want to go to the Nether and get some more blackstone. Do I have? Got 1. Thing is, if I do, I need a diamond pickaxe. I don't think I've got any diamonds here. Ooh, there's a lot of these. I got some stone bricks. Only I don't need the stone bricks now that I've gotten... Oh, here's some black stone here. Okay, yeah. There's the black stone chair. Oh, wait, you know what this is? This is for my overworld throne room. But here's the... Oh, that's silk touch. I don't want to touch it. If it's silk touch, I don't want it. I'm saving this one. I'm saving this one for when we could get some better stuff. Mending and stuff. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Glass. Do we need glass? No, we're not going to do a glass. I'm pretty sure we don't have any more blackstone, but let me double check. Yeah, Big Globe is a nice mod. I'm not planning on playing on it anytime soon. I just have a test world right now. Oh, that's basalt. Lots of netherrack. Do we got any nether brick? Got very little blackstone. I've never seen an iron farm that uses a campfire. Yeah, I really don't know what it does. I'm not an expert in these builds. I could barely build a redstone contraption, and I usually suck at it. I remember once I spent an entire episode of Mental Block just trying to make a lever or button or something that would open up double doors. 2 doors. This is before we had the double doors mod. Alright, do I have any more blackstone in the area? Polished? No. 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 So maybe I do have to go to the end. I don't know. Alright, well. And you know, if we're gonna do this, we might as well. Because I'm not gonna go into the nether. I mean, the end. I'm not gonna go into the end to, I've got iron leggings. Fortune 2. That's pretty good. It's not perfect. In the last episode of Zero, you said you'd be starting a series with it. Oh! Oh, no, I don't. I want to start a series with it. But I don't have a chance, really. In fact, that doesn't sound like I said that. I definitely would like to do a series with it. It's very nice. But I haven't. But I'm always talking about starting series. I don't know if I'll ever do any. Much do I want to. Okay, here is a really weird bunch of things to take with into the nether. Hi guys. Where the hell am I? Alright, here we go. Gotta go down. Wait a minute, shouldn't that be a door? Oh, that's nothing there. Alright. No door. There's a door. Hey! Is there really no lighting down here? What the hell, man? Oh well, fine. It's not like I'm in danger of anything in this area. I've had a couple of ideas for interesting series I could start. I don't know which ones I will. Now, I don't know what level this is at. Oh, here we are. Blackstone. There should be a sign over here. Is this sign on a different level? Oh, here we are. Ancient debris on this level. I've actually found ancient debris, but the problem is I have to dig out so much netherrack that if I need nether brick, if I need any nether brick, I'll come back and get some. And so we'll be back here later probably for that. But right now, I gotta go to Blackstone level. Why is it so... Yeah, alright. Wait, I haven't dug this out yet? I guess I found out after I'd already dug out a whole bunch of blackstone. And this definitely needs to be filled up. Holes have to be filled in, and I don't have anything with me. I recall you saying you would start after a minimum you'd finished work on your end base. Oh, work on my end base? I can't work on my end base right now. On 0. Can't work on my end base on 0. I need the carry-on mod. Oh, another hole. Another things. Alright, so let's see. Oh, let's turn this on. Oh, I'm gonna fall into that. 1x2 tunnel. Now, I prefer to do single tunnels. Oh, crap. Okay, so we got... If I'm doing this right... Ooh, got some gold. Just need more blackstone. Uh-oh, we've reached the end. Oh, I don't like the looks of that. Something's wrong there. There we go. But we gotta finish this, otherwise it's gonna... There we go, that's perfect. The problem with this blackstone is it's up instead of what we want, so we gotta double check nothing's gonna fall from here. All right. You know, maybe we could use some gold blocks while we're at it. I'm not going to spend much time here. Okay, so I guess it's a contingency plan. Wait for carry on to update. And stack size limit while we're at it. Finish work on end in 0. Start thinking about new series. Oh, I thought you were telling me what to do. No, that's not my plan. My plan is to keep playing 0. I'm not going to get anywhere with the stack size limit. I've pretty much given up on that. Because we need to make a stack size limit that works, that stays working, you know what I mean? I love it, but it just isn't what we need. Carry on might not update in time before 1.21.9 or some other number. But I am considering staying on 121.8 until it does. And once I'm done, then we can just mess with that. Okay, this goes down the same with the other ones. Don't think there's anything I need to bother with that. Oh, this... I've already filled that in. I'm just gonna dump everything, really. I got so much junk just sitting around here waiting to be messed with. I don't got time to mess with all that. Get the fast ladder climb guy on it. That mod has been working for 4 years. This is true. The fast ladder mod guy, I don't want to ever work with him. Ever. On anything. We have a reason not to work with him. And I won't be discussing that here on this platform. If you must know, let's just say the person is... Well, I'm being polite here, so I won't sit in judgment over him or anything like that, but we definitely have a problem. We can't get that guy to do anything. Certainly can't get him to update his mod. If he does update the mod, I'll be fine with it. It's like being an art connoisseur and thinking that there's a... Yeah, it's like being an art connoisseur and then you find out that some of the paintings in your collection were painted by Hitler or something like that. He's no Hitler, but it's something like that. It's like the art is good, but you know, other than its any usefulness for it, I don't think we should... Do I want these here? Or can we just have this like this? Don't want to deal with this guy. And we're not getting very much blackstone here. Hold on. Need that blackstone. Ah! Alright. Separate the mod from the maker. Yeah, that's what we try to do. But there's only one way to do that. That's why I'm keeping the mod. Art is not very useful most of the time. Sometimes it is. But when it is not very useful, then we're like, forget it. I've seen the guys. I've seen Mr. Bad Guy's art, and I mean, I've seen art by Hitler. I mean, I'm not going to talk about the other Mr. Bad Guy who I have not seen his art, and I'm very glad I have not seen his art. I'm not going to talk about it any further here. This is a, it's not like a boycotting, it's like, it's not like a boycotting, it's this other thing. Oh boy, okay, well, whether that's enough. Oh well. I'm being unfair comparing him to. I'm not really comparing him to Hitler. Let's just leave it at that. It's not going to be enough of the. But we're gonna have to make more. All right, let's start digging in the other direction. Oh. Ooh, Mr. Kata. Mr. Kata. Huh? There's a lot of basalt on this side. Anyway, I'm on the Carry On Discord, so we can look to see when it's been updated. He's a busy man doing all these other things. Alright, so we got that and that, so we could go here. I intend to fulfill my offer of hosting another server, even though I must admit I've not seen the enthusiasm I expected for the prospect of another vanilla season. Exactly. Oh, hi. I was upset about that too, really. We got one guy saying he'll play on it. one other guy saying he'll play on it, and that's it. Yeah, I don't think you really need to fulfill such an offer if there is not that level of enthusiasm. We really can't do anything about it. But we need people to join us. We need people to join us on the Lord of the Rings, Middle Earth. We need someone to join us on our Middle Earth server. It's got to be done. We need people. You know, we need a recruitment drive, and I don't know how to do a recruitment drive anymore because my last one was terrible. Well, I was gonna dig right here. What are you doing? Get out of my way. I'm pretty much tapped out here. Uh-oh. Interesting. Uh-oh. Oh, it's over here. Just another thing that we don't like that happens. Okay, well we're getting netherrack. Could use some netherrack, I suppose. But I really want the black stone. We'll have to do that more of that off camera. Bit of a small chance of finding the ancient debris here as well, but probably not going to find any. This isn't the level for ancient debris. Alright, well, we're at the end of all this junk. Let's just take it back with us. Should I go looking? Should I go looking to see if there's any more ancient debris? Never found any more than 2 in one place. Why does that look funny? As long as I still got space left. Alright, here we go with... one more batch. I wasn't intending to do this today. That's gonna have to be it. Thought I saw something. I need a drink. I can travel with one hand, so I can just take a drink now. Wait, there's a red dot on the screen. Something going on over there. Yeah, we gotta find some way to get people interested in our server. Or any server we run. Fortunately, I foresee myself retaining ability to host the server indefinitely. Well, you know, always count on the unexpected. I mean, it's unexpected, but you can always count on something that will happen that you will be hoping will not happen. What the hell? It is a good mod. Still works on 121.8. But now it looks like it will fail. Now it looks like it will fail because they're messing around with... We're going to have it looking like this. This is what future ladder climbing is going to be like. Unless, of course, somebody says, "You idiots, don't do that." I keep going too far and I go up to the roof. That's kind of stupid. Because then I'm likely to fall off because of the gap over there. Alright, let's go. I don't know what I'm thinking. I don't know what I'm thinking. I gotta go back. No, I do have to go into the end. It's faster to go into the end to come back out. Except, oh no, we're at negative... Wait, a cat? What are you doing here? How did you get here? How could there be a cat in the end? What the hell? I haven't even seen a cat. Coelacanth. Wait, overworld. You get to the end by... Oh, you know what it is? You know what it is? You know what it is? That cat spawned where I got all those villagers that I moved over to my base in the overworld. And a cat somehow spawned. And so a cat showed up and it fell into the portal. Wow. We have an end cat. I need... You know what I need? I need a one of those name tags. I want to name tag that cat. I might have one at the might have a name tag over at the Ender farm. Hold on. No, I don't. Well, double check. Make sure. Okay, there is a name tag here, but it's in the Endermite. The Endermite that's the top of that thing. There's one there. Oh, well, I can't use that one. It's busy. Damn. Well, I hope the cat enjoys it here. Yeah, see, this is the fruits of carry-on mod. You know, we still got carry-on mod even now. I could use it now if I want to. Oh, what was that? I saw something. Is the cat jumping or something? Where is the cat? No way to tell. Let's mouse over the things on the map. That's not going to help. There it is. Wow. I was not expecting that at all. Oh. Oh yeah, sandstone. I was going to build in here with sandstone, which is kind of stupid. I don't remember what I was going to build with sandstone. What episode is this? It's episode 27. I think 44. Or maybe 46. Alright, well, there wasn't... You know, I might have some things in this chest. Hold on. Where else might I have some things? It's not even using this floor for anything. Name tags. Name tags. Name tags. Name tags. No name tags. Oh, wait, I went this way. I'm out. I'm going out. There's nothing in here. Alright, well, I'm sorry, Mr. Cat. I can't be here for you right now. I have to go. Just don't fall off the edge of the world. Oh, man, we're going to get more of those, aren't we? The cat fell into the portal in the first place. It's like the cat in Chrono Trigger. Alright, here we go. We're back. And what a mess. Wait a minute. I wasn't going there. Wait, they might have a name tag. I know I've got a name tag. I've got name tags back in my... Well, Well, let's look. Let's see what we got. I'll take my stone cutter, actually. Oh, name tags, name tags, name tags, name tags. That is one soul lantern. No name tag even here. Actually, oh, there's my stone cutter. Maybe I should just take it now. But it's not going to do anything in the end while I'm not loading the end, I think. Of course, the only certainty is the eventuality of the unforeseeable. Did you get a dictionary recently or something? But all the information I have at present suggests I will continue to be able to keep the server up. Yeah. Well, that's how it is. I can only keep a server up if I used my own bandwidth of my own internet connection, and I would need a second computer to do this continuously. I have a second computer. However, the electricity bill would go a lot higher if I was using two computers, and so that is why I do not have a server myself right now. If I had enough money to afford to rent a server, I would probably do so. It's a slightly better help. Alright, so what we gotta do now is we gotta start burning the netherrack. Or we could use netherrack here on the ground. It's a thought. Is there another netherrack thing that we can make instead of... Oh, this is our crafting abilities. Smithing templates. So I guess we have to make nether bricks. No escaping it's. Alright, so we got only 2 old gingots. Gotta watch out for those old gingots. Well, I found myself with another diamond pickaxe. I'm really not getting... I don't have a diamond farm. But I am able to find a lot of diamonds in my diamond mine. For all the good that'll do anybody. No, let's leave those. Alright, well, we didn't come for iron, but we've got iron. And one of these, where's the iron? Here's the iron. Oh, we had more gold nuggets. Alright, so if we're over here, we should probably have, let's see, one there. That's good. Then on this side, well, I'd have to make one there going that way, but it would look wrong. No. Dictionary. It almost feels worse to host a map for few who play for a short time than be taken away, and to have there be no new map at all. Well, that's up to you to decide, obviously. I can't tell you, no, don't do a map. As I wish there was a map, and I wish I had time to play on mental block LOTR, Middle Earth, whatever. No, see, that would be wrong. Put that there. That's wrong. If we have one here, it might be okay, but nah. leave it like that. We'll leave that. Yeah, I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. That's a little better. I think this area should be... This area should be more riverine, and so we won't have that. I guess that's... I guess we're done. But is it going to really be those? I guess maybe. Maybe, I don't know. Alright, so we need the... where are they? Well, they're in this one. They're in this one. And then we need to have, what were they again? Cobbled grimstone tiles for back there. Oh, we need... What did I just take out? Oh, I took out stone. That's no good. I'm thinking. Yeah, we need the other stuff. Here we are. Regular grimstone. That's what we need. Regular base salt. Oh, yeah, that's right. Base salt. I don't know. I was hopeful for the future of our servers at the last dragon fight. We need more people. That's all I can say. We have to have more people. I was thinking maybe the iron was too bright. I thought maybe if we had gold. But what we could do with the gold is we can do stuff with the gold, I think. Besides gold blocks, I mean, there might be something else. You have to pardon me for a second. Gilded bars. Ooh, what is this? Sounds like something I could do with the walls. I don't have a gold farm, though. Those things are a little tough to make. You have to make them in the nether. I buy my diamond tools in bulk. I've been excited about uncapped enchantment levels recently. Better to combine tools than books. I wouldn't combine I wouldn't combine books. You put the books on the tools. Oh, when you say you buy your diamond tools, you mean from the the villagers. Well, I don't have that set up yet. I'm just trying to think of what I gotta do now. This will probably look a lot better if I turned off the... We'll have lighting from the ceiling or something. We got lighting there. I still need another batch of them, I think. That's more than we need, but we're going to do the ceiling with this stuff. Well, we knew it couldn't last. My perfect blackstone placement streak. Yeah, what we need is, like, we need some way to make this stuff more... There we are. We need to make these blocks of iron more rusty. If there was, like, a rusty block of iron, I'd probably add that. I wouldn't be surprised if they added that in the future. In fact, if we make one, and I have to say this, if we can make blocks of iron that are rusty, they can't be turned back into iron ingots, then it can only be used as a decorative item, and that therefore the anybody on the server would not be like, hey, look, free iron, and just steal it. And I've got another idea. Some of these black stones could maybe be replaced, or not replaced, but I could maybe put carpets on top of them, like red carpets, little bits of red carpet here and there. Because one thing I've got a lot of is red dye, and so I should be able to make lots and lots and lots of this stuff. Big old red carpet in the middle. Oh, never mind. I think this looks good. I don't know for sure. I gotta figure out how we're gonna do that ceiling. Oh, and that's another thing. We gotta make a wall on this side. It's where the netherrack comes in. You think basalt might make a good column? I don't have much basalt. This is gonna take a long time. Well, we're just about done here. If we can't do any more right now. All I can really do is let's see what we can do with this stuff. But first of all, we don't have We don't have vertical slabs for nether bricks. So what we'll have to do is we'll have to use these as the columns. Use them as the columns, and then everything else is going to be half slabs. Oh, wait, though. What about blackstone? Do we have blackstone slabs? Vertical. Oh, wait, you know what? I'm wrong. We turn it out of there. Yeah. Well, in that case, maybe we can. Oh, yeah, we have vertical slabs for that. All right, fine. All right, well, we've made some sense here. Take care. See you around, Dovmo. Good luck with whatever you're trying to do with a server. Wish I knew what to do myself. Well, what we have to do first is... I gotta find it. Where did I put them? Alright. Why does it look like a sideways block? It's like a sideways block. That's no good. Oh yeah, see, there's a problem. Alright, so what we gotta do, that's the top there. Then we got that there. So it's 1, 2, 3. So that's 2, 3, 4, 2. Wait. One, 2, 3, because we got that top one has to be something else. We're out. It looks more threatening by being sideways like that, or looking like it's sideways compared to that. I think I kind of wanted the top graphic. I wanted that for the wall. Can we do that as the wall? Still, it's nice because it goes up to. Well, we'll have to have something like this. And we got to have stairs, of course, and the stairs are next. Or should we do one of those again? We got one of those for the elves. Yeah, I think we'll do one of those. I mean, the elves do it, then the dwarves would want to copy that, I think. Basalt. Yeah, maybe basalt would have been better. I don't know. Still thinking about ideas. Yeah, I've had it with this. I gotta get another one of these going. Can't put it there though. Set another run herb. Actually, you know what? There's really no point. Now we need a ladder. Oh, we could do 2 more then. Nope, no we can't. Alright, so what we gotta do... We gotta do this all the way up. All of them. That one. And we need to have regular cobbled grimstone for this area. Or do we? Yeah, that's fine. And that is perfectly fine. Yeah, I think that would have been a nicer wall graphic. Is there any way to make that a wall, or does that have to always be a floor? That's what we got to figure out. Alright, so the idea is if we place it on... Yeah. That's perfect. No. No, 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 no. Well, we'll have to figure that out. I have to place something beneath it so I can place this properly. Or off to the side or something. How are we going to do that? Well, let's focus on what we got to do here. First, we got to have nether bricks right here. That's the first one. Then we got to figure out, you know, that's 4, 3, 3. I don't know what we were doing there. Here's one of these. Takes forever. Done. Alright, so this is where we would probably put this. Well, let's leave it for a moment. Let's see if we can figure out where we need to put it. Okay, this is 0502. Zero 471. That's a bad sign because that's 31, and that's a prime number. So one, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. 5, 5. That's good. Seems like an awful lot to have to do just so I could break all those cleanly. It's using up a lot of my energy here. You know, if we're going to be breaking all of that anyway, who cares? Just take stuff, I guess. Just take stuff. We had a bad idea, and we tried to go with it. It was causing problems. This side has some there. Let's see where this goes. Still need some way of doing the ceiling. I'm going to have to either do scaffolding or something. I don't know. Important thing to do here is... I thought 5 might be too little of a space. It's actually not too bad. Really surprised at how much this is like a Dwarven block, even though it isn't. It's too reddish a color. But they might like it, you know. It might be one of those things that they can like. Oh, we definitely need to do something about this, though. Gotta come up with a black stone ceiling. Well, this is a start anyway. Then we gotta have stairs from here going down, and on the other side stairs going up. Well, they can't go up from here, but they'll be at top level. One, two, three, four. Uh-oh, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, this should be okay because even if we just do something here, it's a shorter space, but it's all we can fit in here, and it'll be 3, 3, 3. So that's good. I'll get the vertical slabs out for this. I think that's good. This is wrong, though, I think. Well, never mind. Well, that might be all right. The idea that when you stand in front of the head dwarf of this area, you have to stand on this line. It would also be a good idea if you had to walk the line only when getting from one area to the other. The dwarves would hate... Well, anybody you wanted to talk to the head dwarf, you had to do that. You had to figure out how to navigate the maze, and if you failed, well, he could chuckle at you. He'd be like, haha, you don't know how to navigate this maze. This is kind of good. Maybe I wanted that to be a little darker, but that's okay because it needs to be lit up. Otherwise you can't see where you are. I gotta figure out how to do this other stuff. Alright, so let's just... yeah. Just gotta light it up. Just for the moment. Those corners I don't know about. Maybe we could do like that. Can we make nether wart slabs? No. All right, red nether. Yeah, there we are. Red nether brick vertical slabs. That's what we need, I think. But I don't want red in here. I don't know. I haven't decided yet, and that's always a problem. We need time to decide. Oh, I have another idea. This is a pretty good idea. What if I had different heights for the ceiling? Like some of them would droop down a little bit more than others. I like that idea. Yeah. It's too bad if I want to place a block, I have to jump up on another block. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll do 3. Get out of the way. Those out. In fact, let's put these in here. We don't need them really right now. Might as well just use cobble, I guess. Now, you know what? We do need the stairs. It's not right away. One, 2, 3. Let's see if 3 is enough. Okay, so the idea is those edges have to all be nether bricks. I'd like that to go down 2 blocks, not 1 block. So if we do it like this, oh, I like that. I like that. I like that it corners and everything. We're going to have to do the slabs first, though. Am I forgetting something? I'm forgetting something, aren't I? I keep looking over at the other screen to see if anybody said anything. Hey, you guys say what you want to say. I don't care. Why is this two separate? Okay, so what we need now is Grimstone and Cobbled Grimstone. We put the Cobbled Grimstone first underneath where we want everything else to be. Or behind where we want everything else to be. Oh, wait, no, it's got to go below that. Ah! But it's... Grumble, grumble, grumble. Come on, think. No. How come? You gotta go like this? Oh, we gotta go like this. No. All right, here we go. Let's try it. Let's try it this way. There we are. But what that basically means is we gotta have that all the way across there. All right, so 1, 2, and then 3, 4. And then we got to have the wall back here, and I can't do that right now. Whoop, damn it. No! Really? I put it at the wrong level? Well, all we can really do now is this. Two there, and then, yeah, we might as well do all 4. Well, this is bloody annoying. That was needed. Okay, now one of these has to go up and one of these has to go down. Well, not up, but whatever that's going to be. And we got to work out how that's going to work as well. Maybe they could both go down. I don't know. Maybe one goes down further than the other and the other goes... I don't know. One's the king's chamber and the other is the not king's chamber. Oh, and we gotta put more of these up, don't we? Well, it looks like they both have to go down from here. I really screwed that up, didn't I? All right. Let's hole it up. For that matter, we can do these. Okay, so we got to work out how big these levels are. We might have to go down further. So assuming that this is the floor area there, then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which means we can have 3, 3, and a floor in between. So that's good. So this is good here. We'll just need to figure out how we're going to do cobble. I got an idea. Let's see if we could do it this way. It's like a kind of checkerboard pattern. It's very subtle, but it's a very doable thing. So yeah, this is a great idea, he thinks. I know it's not a great idea. There's going to be something wrong with it. There's got to be something wrong with it. And this wall can't be here. We have to have a larger chamber for the bottom level sort of thing. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3 blank. Wait, 1, 2, 3 blank. So there's no stairs on this side needed at all. It's very good because I don't want any. Well, it's only meant to be the, there's one lower chamber and there's one upper chamber. Okay, so what we do now is we got to do the same thing we did on the other level. And we should keep that like that for straightforward purposes. Alright, something similar here. That's not good. Some old ideas over there that we can get away from, I think. Okay, so this is really here. Is there some reason we have this like this? This is terrible. Yep. 1, 2, 3. Wait, this isn't right. No, it's from here. It's from this level. 1, 2, 3, and then a ceiling. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, good. All right, now what we need to do. Got to have a door right here. In the middle of that. Now we can figure out what we need to. Wait. we needed to have 2 doors, one there, one there. 2 double doors. And so this isn't going to work. The idea is that this will go down into that area. All right, well, we're getting there. We're getting there. But if that's where the door is on that one, then that door has to go here. Then we have a problem with these. Okay, I've just messed it all up. I've messed it up. Gotta think this over a little bit more. Nah. All right, what do I need again? I need more. No, I don't need those. I need that's what I need. All right. Okay, so what we need is we need to take the nether bricks and somehow get that lined up there, but we can't place them like that. And then what we could do is we could do this. And then that space could be like that. Yeah. Well, it's a start anyway. I like where it goes. Whatever we put on the inside has got to be dark colored, but not as dark necessarily as the nether bricks. But it's got to be a vertical slab so it goes inwards. If they made some kind of glowstone, that would be really cool. Prismarine. Like a prismarine glowstone. Except, no, it's not prismarine. It's this stuff. All right, sea lantern. No, there is no slab sea lantern. So we'd have to just make vertical slabs of that if we wanted to do that. That would be terrible. I don't think the dwarves even have boats. Do they have boats? Why would they be a seafaring people? Well, it's being worked on. That's the important thing. We're at the 2-hour mark. Oh, I'm going to have to stop soon. Well, you know, it's how these things happen. Let's work a little bit more on the ceilings. Oh, can't quite place that. What would be really great is if we had some way of fixing this so that it wasn't so straightforward. You know, like some of these went further down, some of these went further up. You know, it wasn't a pattern. And I don't like it being a pattern. Outside of that, it's pretty good. To an extent, anyway. Yeah, it's too much of a pattern, but it doesn't matter. If they want to do it that way, let them do it that way. Still working on that. Now, what would be great is if we had like a little tiny doorway in here. Oh, you know what we should have? We should have statues here. What kind of statues can we make? Troll, Tough, Gonluin, which I think is the dwarves. But I don't have any Gonluin right now. Or maybe that's orcs. Maybe these are the Beardos. Tough statues. All right, well, we could make tough statues. How many should we have? 4? 3? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 4. 4 tough statues. I don't have any tough on me right this minute. Let's see if I can make them out of iron. Polished. Polished. Polished, that's the answer. Polished is the answer. Yeah. That's the answer. Well, it's the answer for those anyway. Now, I don't know what we're going to do on the sides. Maybe we'll do the same thing on the sides. I like that, though. I really like that. But we got to work on finishing all these nether bricks, and that's going to take its time, isn't it? Alright, so what do we need to do? Finish the roof. Alright, well, let's work on that roof. Or ceiling. I keep saying roof. I, of course, mean ceiling. Need more black stone. Any regular black stone here? The black stone chair. Well, we haven't... We need more of these babies. And then we're going to have a doorway there, apparently. Wait, is this the level? This is the level. Like that. I screwed up on that. Hold on. But that's 4. We need 4, so we take these off. Yeah. Now, the only problem that we have with that is that it's not going to line up with these. So maybe what we need to do is have one fewer. So everything lines up there. That looks terrible, though. Just sort of stops there and it becomes that because there's a staircase there. It might be better if... And that's not going to line up with this either. Now that I think of it. Well, we could work on that. Yeah, you know what? Forget this. Forget that. We're just going to use regular cobbled blah-bitty blah 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 blah, which we had been doing. It doesn't matter. La-di-da-di-da. Yeah, it doesn't matter because after all, it's this in-between thing. And therefore, we don't have to worry about too much about this. All right, the chair. Black stone. And then we need 2 stairs on that side, I think. But if you're standing down here and you got to talk to the guy, hey, I can't see him. So he's going to have to stand up. He'll sit down, but when he sees somebody is ready, then he'll stand up and move forward. That's the idea, anyway. Or else we'll have to move it up by one. Now the other thing is, when we get back here, we can't have that pattern because this has to be it's a low ceiling in here, so we'll have to have just do black stone slabs like this. Well, not like that, obviously. One, two, three, four. We'll do it like that. Because if we had any that dipped down to this level, it wouldn't be a separate. It wouldn't be a separate thing. Oh, damn it! Ah! And then the question: do we want to just have? Yeah. Just do it like that, I guess. Right. Did it again. I'm telling you, I'm incompetent today. Now we need to have lanterns. It's pretty... Oh, you can't see a thing up there. Yeah, definitely lanterns. I think I saw a soul lantern, or do I have or only regular lanterns here? Got 2 irregular lanterns. Okay, I think I've got an idea for that. Alright, so what we need now are more stairs. Don't really want 6, but that's not really the point, is it? That's good. I like that those are squares. Something tells me a square is something that a dwarf would really go crazy about. Of course, those are not squares, but I think the dwarves don't mind so much because that's the way out. This is the way out, and if you're taking the way out, then you don't have... Well, anyway. You know, now that I think of it, we could probably have something here in the middle. And then we would only need 2 tough statues, and we'd have a thing here in the middle like this. And this could represent a square as well. You know, the Masons were... Oh, great. The Masons were really big on squares. That's powerful. That's very powerful, especially in the middle of that like that. And then, yeah, then we only need statue there and statue there, which is fine. Although maybe we don't want a statue right there. If we do that, then we have to move this over here. Over the statue. That's pretty good. Okay, so we gotta figure something else about this. First of all, we need to do something about the black stonestairs. There we go. They can sit in this thing. Bring forth the elven prisoner who has sinned against our realm. Thing is, though, if I'm sitting here, I have to talk like that, and I can't really see him. So this might have to go forward by one. But if it goes forward by one, the problem is, whoa, it could fall off. But if we have this moved closer to the edge, it would be easier for there to be assassination attempts. Also, there's the problem if you wanted to move from one side to the other, you had to walk behind the throne. That's a little bit better. And you just gotta make sure you don't fall off, and then you can walk behind this if you have to. If you're a dwarf that and you don't have a chance to accidentally assassinate the guy. Walking would be a sign of respect, though. Walking back here would be a sign of respect. Going behind his back is not, in a literal sense, but going behind his back is a good thing in that sense. So yeah, I guess that's okay. I've seen worse. Now what we need to do something about that, but we'll work on that some other time. We are taking our time here. We are getting late. All right, we got to work on where we're going to put the lanterns. Be easier to just have one like, or hang it from the ceiling. All right, there's that, or there's that. Well, maybe we'd have to use blackstone. I think this one's better, not because it's in the back, or because that lines up with that. I could make it so it doesn't connect to that, but that's going to be complicated. I think this is better. I haven't finalized the placement of those torches yet either. We might not even have torches on the wall. We might do something else. These are definitely going to be fine to be there. All right. Now we got to come up with some decent decent dwarven doors. Now, the dwarven doors we were using, or I should say the doors we were using, are beach doors, and I'm not so sure beach doors are appropriate when we're dealing with the king, because you can see through them, and I don't want to see through them. So maybe we can do... I really like this. This is a nice lighting scheme in here. Really nice. Maybe the corners could be a little better. Also, I wanted to have more redstone torches for the... Yeah, for the king. For the king's room. Well, he's not really a king, but you know what I mean. King it over. But we definitely can't use that. We're going to have to use the dark oak. Now, where do I have the dark oak at? Not remembering. Do I have any dark oak on me? I used a whole bunch of dark oak doors on these, I think. My mouse is acting funny. What are you doing, mouse? Oh, I'm pushing it too far forward. Never mind. Have a drink. Ahem. Iron farms are wonderful. I mean, think of the number of lanterns you get to make. Not worry about running out. Think of all the hoppers you can make. Alright, what do we need? What do we need? I need dark oak. I don't have any dark oak here. Oh, I got redstone lamps. There's a name tag. I need that name tag. Give me that name tag. I need more redstone lamps, though. I mean, to make them, you need some glowstone. I've got some glowstone. Well, let's see what we... Definitely the dwarves should have more of those, though. Alright, think. What are we going to use for doors? We can't use the beach doors. We got to use the other kind. Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Downstairs? Have to go downstairs. What is with this? Hold on. Hold on. There's a problem with my mouse. It's the mouse pad. There's either crumbs on it or it's getting a bit lumpy. I just need to buy a new mouse pad that's nice and clear and all right. No doors there. Can't use copper doors. Oh, what does anybody think about the copper tools we're going to have pretty soon? See, I wasn't counting how many redstone lamps we need. But we need 4 for each one, so we're going to need maybe as much as 2 stacks of glowstone. I mean, of redstone. Oh, and here's the netherite scrap and single netherite ingot I've got so far. That's not very much, is it? Yeah. That's a total of 5 netherite scraps I was able to get, and that's it. I was also thinking of using blocks of quartz instead of iron, because once you turn it into a block of quartz, you can't turn it back. But I thought, no, iron would make more sense for the dwarves. And since I have an iron farm, I've got plenty of those. Whereas this is just about all the blocks of quartz that I've got. Alright, so what we need is... Need an anvil. Need to find the anvil. We need to get... Yeah, the nether... If we had red nether blocks... Red blah-bitty-blah blocks... Yeah, these are too bright for them. I don't have any. I've only got these for doors. What are the pine doors like? Well, I'm having trouble seeing in this. Looks like there's a hole in it. Black pine door. What's the difference between a black pine door and a white pine door? Oh, that's the regular pine door. Looks like that. Yeah, we don't want the dwarves to have those. Those are not regal looking enough. So I'll have to go downstairs and see what we could get. You know, now that I think of it, why do we have these up here when we got a whole bunch downstairs? Got anything for... No. Oh yeah, I gotta think. Where is the anvil? We have an anvil. I think it's in the back. Trying to remember where everything is. That's the problem of the game. Where is it? I don't know. Why does that stop back there? I guess I don't need it anymore, but still. Anvil? No anvil! Well, we've got an anvil in the end. And we're going to the end. That's where we need to name the name tag something. I need you guys to come up with a name for the cat. Otherwise, I have to name the cat, and I know what I'm going to name the cat if you don't come up with a name for the cat. Now I got to go downstairs. Keep going. I didn't replant anything. Why didn't I replant everything or anything? And was this going to be the... Why didn't I replant? No spruce. Birch. Yeah, I gotta move everything from upstairs to downstairs. Here we go, dark oak. Bone meal. I don't have any bone meal. Oh, and that's another thing. I have to place more torches halfway up, or it'll only go up to like that height, and it'll make it take longer. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. I mean, we could do it. I'm not bothered by it. It's just gonna take some work. This is not done. This is the lowest level we're going to dig down to. 36 is pretty low. We could go well, we were going to be able to go a level lower, but well, we've turned this off. We've filled that up, so we can't just go down that way. But if we could, yeah, we'd have another level down here, but below this. But what would we put down there? Well, the answer is there is nothing we could put down there, so this is the lowest level. And that's all there is to it. Do I gotta wait for these? But let's see if we've got any doors that we can use. Let's see if this is enough. Oh, the mouse is acting up again. I swear this mouse pad is perfectly fine. I don't know why it's doing that. Unless there's something underneath it, or... Ooh. And it keeps going on to the right side where I've got Streamlabs on the second. There we go. 6. We only need 4. That's fine. All right. Well, good luck back there. I got to use a I got to use a hoe to break the leaves, though, so I could be absolutely sure of getting... I don't know. I got to look it up. I don't remember what it is. Don't have any of that down here. It's all upstairs. Two stacks need... Oh, boy. Hold on. Nine, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63. That's one stack. So put 14. We'll make it 15. Okay. Oh, and we need some now, is it sticks? It is sticks, okay. Wrong way. Once again, I'm not sure if I slept somewhere else in the bed. I wasn't paying attention. So I'm going to sleep here for a second. And then we need... what else do we need? Well, I don't see anybody having written down anything and told me, hey, I want you to name the cat blah, blah, blah. Is there no cat? Well, there's a cat now. We're going to the cat. Going to the cat, and I'm going to give it a name, baby. Okay. Wait, I'm in the wrong place. I don't think the cat will despawn anyway, but I want to give it a name anyway. It's about time we started doing something for people. Okay, name tag. Got a name? Nobody got a name. I'm going to give it a name. General Princess. Either that or I call the cat after the cat I used to have. But it's not a calico, so I don't think I should. So it's called General Princess. If anybody doesn't like that name, speak now or forever hold your... well, hold something anyway. 3, 2, 1. Thing is, I got plenty of... I gotta find the damn thing. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Never thought I'd say that. Oh, we must face up to the prospect that the cat has, Wait a minute. Where did it go? Oh, it's over there. Oh, no, wait, those were particles. It wasn't the cat. Well, the cat was over here. Now it's getting bright, dark, bright, dark, bright, dark. Cat, yoo-hoo. I hope it didn't fall off the world. You know, I hate that. Too bright, too dark, and so on and so on and so on. be over here somewhere. This is where it went. In this direction. Could it have gone in there? Ugh, I hope not. No, because I got the doors closed. Kitty, yoo-hoo. Anybody seeing this video at the beginning will remember that there was a kitty and should see it. But it was on that side, and it's not on that side. Could have doubled back, I suppose, gone this way. Could have moved up here. It's not up here. Meow. Meow. That's it right there, isn't it? No, that's the... I haven't been this pissed off in a while. We saw the cat. Does the cat despawn? Did the cat despawn? Oh, I really hope not. Because that means we have to wait for the next one. And what if that one isn't going to be named General Princess? What if the next one is more of a calico and then I'll want to name it after my cat I used to have when I was a kid, teenager, early adult. Do cats even despawn? What the fuck happened here? Can cobblestone stairs be picked up by the basketball players? Ugh, well, I don't want to fall down in there. Just gotta look for some more, I guess. No cat. You saw the cat when I was last here. You saw the cat. The cat was here. The cat should still be here. This is very disheartening. And I gotta be careful with that on the hotbar. I don't accidentally give it to the... I name one of the Endermen that. There, look. 2 cobblestone stairs. Why are they not being used? Why do I not have a carved pumpkin on me? Alright, I can look at you guys. A cat can look at a king, and now I can look at an Enderman. Pfft. Oh, this is distressing. Very, very distressing. This cat jumped up here and I didn't see it. No, I don't think so. I don't see a cat there at all. Well, I guess I could look inside here. Let's look. Or maybe, do you suppose the cat went in there? Do I have to look in the nether to see if the cat went in there? Another possibility is that the cat went down there. Went into one of the portals, and who knows which one it went into. Oh yes, this is bothering the hell out of me. You'd be upset about it too if it happened to you. On the other hand, you know, it was a big fluke anyway. Why was that like that? They don't pick up stairs. I'm pretty sure of it. Can the cat climb a ladder? No, I don't think so. It can't jump up onto the tops of these treasure chests. They're too far up. It would have to do this, and then this, and then this. Despawned, didn't it? That's a very sad thing. I'm very sad. The cat has despawned. Or else it has gone into a different portal of some kind. Is there no hope? It was right here. I remember seeing it. I was walking around in a weird place. I've got the guardrails and everything so the cat can't go beyond that. Oh, that reminds me. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, it's the same. Could the cat have jumped over it? Can it jump over these things? Could it have suffocated in a half block? Or could it somehow be inside the base? Well, I've looked everywhere, didn't find it, so it's either not there. I'm pretty sure entities can't use the elevators, and the cat couldn't have gotten in here. I haven't done anything in there yet, and I haven't opened the... Alright, what about down here? Nothing there. All possibilities must be investigated. Well, I remembered about the sandstone. There's also the possibility that the cat has gone back in there. If that's true, though, then it should be in the overworld at... Where does it go in the overworld? 0, 0, or... Well, it wouldn't have gone here because that's my bed. Well, and I know I've got more of the name tags somewhere else with other names in them. But they're probably back in the overworld. So I don't know. I don't know. It's a sad day and it's raining. Lost the cat. Could have gone into the nether, could have gone somewhere else. We don't know. Alright, well, let's finish up. Got a few more minutes. Let's finish up downstairs. Not downstairs. Let's finish up in the Dwarven embassy. that's the wall way back there. Here it is. Well, regardless, regardless of the rain, regardless of the success with anything else, it's been a beautiful day today. It's a lovely Saturday morning here. Yeah, I want to put stone bricks down there and fix that problem over there. And I want to work on this, but I'll have to work on... I wanted to work on this on camera, but I wanted to work on the other thing. What have we got here? We've got something here. We could maybe use it. No. Tin. What can we do with tin? Can we make a tin door? Tin blocks. Look at those. These would be better than the iron blocks. They look much more messed up. Can't make anything out of them except cauldrons and turn them back into ingots, though. It's pretty good, though. A tin ingot, yeah. Didn't have enough to really make a really... I don't have a tin farm. Maybe I could take the middle of some of these connections and turn them into redstone or something. Or I don't know. I'm not making any sense. All right. First, redstone here and here. Now we have to place the redstone lamps properly, or else we'll be 4, 5, 6, 7. We have to have 7 redstone lamps. And they have to be placed at the correct height the first time. Oh, you know what? 14 times 2 is 28. We could put one up there, one down there. It's a bit much, though. Oh, and I didn't make the... Alright, so let's see here. This goes here. That's gotta be down there. Because we want to piss off the dwarves. No, I wouldn't piss them off, but then we gotta do something about that. And then we gotta put one over here. We can't because we don't have that set up yet. Let's see here. Grimstone is what we place it on. And then cobbled grimstone is where we place underneath it, I think. And this is where that will go. That will just go into the next room. And then this will go down further into the room below that, so... And there we go. Thinking. Well, I don't know what I'm thinking about. All right, so the idea... Oh, I just realized the redstone lamps have to be powered. So I need... I'm gonna have to get some... I didn't take very many. Ugh. All right, so we need more cobble. No, we don't want cobble. We want polished. Very regal looking. Yeah, if we had... Okay, I'm going to have to get more cobble, but before I... We got cobble up here? No. Gotta get some from the other building site. We gotta do this. We gotta do this. We gotta get stuff from places and things, and I don't even know what we got. Where is... Take 2 and call me some other time. Take 3. Why are those verticals... I mean, why are those smooth stone? Does that look right? Like that looks into there. Alright. That's another thing. We don't need these. Maybe we can have one here, though, in case that is needed while we're working on that. But when we're done... Alright, so what we need to do, we'll put these away. Don't need those. Wait, 8, 16, 24, 32. Here's hoping I get it right the first time, or else I'm in trouble. Yeah! But that's the lower end. I gotta do the upper ends, too. It's not the best that it sticks out like that, but that's not too important. The important thing is that we got the lighting the way we want it. We want to have lighting in here, but we don't want torches to mess it up. All right, well, let's do the next one. It's a warmer kind of glow, I think. At least it looks to me like it's a warmer kind of glow. I've never done anything like this before, where well, I mean, I have, but I mean, I've never had weird ideas. Now, it doesn't look right because of the... Doesn't look right because of the situation up top. We gotta do this one. Oh, I dug up 4. Yeah, I kind of like that. If you think about it, it's like have them all the way across like that, 2 rows, but they don't go above or below the columns, which would be what people would expect. You might think to have one on the ceiling and one on the floor. And I don't want one on the ceiling and one on the floor. We'll have it like this. I'm a little less certain about this. Maybe we do need to have some kind of random placement for things. For like, even some in the... That'd be really great if we had some in the middle that drooped a little bit. Almost like a stalactite. I mean, stalactite. We've got some stalactites in the other room. At the other build, we got some stalactites. We could use those. But they're not... they're not Blackstone stalactites. Yeah. So since it's almost the 3-hour mark, we have to stop now. So we're gonna say thank you for watching. We'll install more of those. We'll work on the ceiling, and we'll try to get those tough statues that we keep forgetting to make. It's just not going to look right without tough statues. In fact, what we could do, we could make an alcove over here, but we'll just put the statues out. The statues will just be out, but this will be the alcove. It'll look like an alcove, but it isn't. So that's a possibility. So I want to thank you again for watching. This is Becker Wozat saying, things must be worked on. Things must be done. And we must get them done while we still can. Because who knows? You know, I almost look invisible. I'm wearing camouflage because of all the iron blocks. You wouldn't notice I was here. Just... He's completely missing. Bye-bye.